Hi guys, it's Theresa. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm sorry that I couldn't be there to read my story in person and to let you guys know the updates in person. I work a lot of hours to make sure that my kids and I are okay. What you guys are about to hear is something that I wrote 6 months ago regarding something that happened in late October. And I just wanted to give you guys some insight as to what happened and where I am now. There were quite a few obstacles that I was unable to tackle on my own that led me to needing assistance this past fall. I had suffered 3 years of emotional and domestic abuse at the hands of my children's father. That was finally coming to an end as I closed the door on allowing less than what I deserve, and for my 2 children who deserve the world and nothing short of that. I usually worked 2 jobs and at some points 3. I was working hard to pay my way through school, and I was moments away from completing the paramedic program at LC. I had worked so very hard to get through the program, but with the time commitment, I was only able to work part-time delivering pizzas. I was working as many hours as possible because I was now on my own to cover the expenses of raising 2 little guys who needed food and clothes and lots of love and attention, as well as continuing to take care of our 3 rescue children with 4 paws. But I started to fall behind on bills, and as I fell behind, there were added expenses for utility shutoffs and evictions, and I felt like I was all on my own trying to conquer what seemed like a losing battle. It was like I was drowning and that I would have to give up. I reached out to Najee, the victim's advocate at Elyria Municipal Court, who knew me so well from the previous domestic violence charges that I had placed on my abuser. Immediately, she put into motion what would then become an instrumental key to my success. She reached out to Rebecca at the Salvation Army as a part of United Ways You Can collaborative. I shared my story with Rebecca, and she remembered my name as she had just assisted me with my electric bill weeks prior. Rebecca did not hesitate to help me again. In fact, she jumped at the chance because she really wanted to see me succeed. Through her honesty and her composure, she was able to take in my pain, and we shed tears together. She was able to reassure me that I was not alone, even though at the time I felt like I was. And for anyone who has dealt with or been a witness to someone in an abusive relationship knows how hard it is to leave. Although it can be easy to judge, I didn't receive any judgment from the people who helped me, and I still don't. My children, Julian, who was 8, and Jackson, who was 4, are my everything. In addition to the abuse, I was just exhausted from always correcting the behavior of their father's actions, so that my children would grow up knowing right from wrong. Through Rebecca and Najee, I was finally able to find comfort that I didn't have to struggle. I was able to receive assistance for rent and with food, and I was invited back to take part in the Christmas program to ensure that my children had the holiday that they deserved for being such good boys. But I was still scared. I was used to doing it all alone. I wasn't used to asking for help. I was fearful of portraying myself as not being able to provide for my children. Rebecca assured me that I was an amazing mother and that she could instantly tell that I only wanted to do the best that I could to achieve my goals while meeting the needs of my family. And I cannot tell you how much I've cried writing this, tears of thankfulness and gratitude for the help that they were able to give me, which was the boost that I needed. And because of this help, I know my brightest days are ahead. I graduated from my program. I'm working full-time as an EMT plus overtime. And I'm now figuring out what I want to do with the rest of my EMS career, which was originally my RN degree, but is now I'm leaning more towards flight medicine. I know there's still work to do, but I also know that I'm not alone and that people like Rebecca exist to offer guidance and empathy and to comfort, to assist in making my struggles minimal. Rebecca, you are my angel in my darkest time, and I will forever be grateful. Thank you. And aside from what I just read to you guys, I just want to give you guys a little update on the Theresa that is new and improved. Life's better. It's a lot different than what I read to you, as far as I don't have that constant fear every day of how things are going to go. I work on average 20 hours a day. This last pay period, I pulled 76 hours of overtime, which is insane. Had I not reached out to Rebecca and Najee, I probably would still be in that same relationship. I would still be that same girl. and I'm not. And I just want you guys to know that.